Hello students, welcome to Notebook Videos. We are back with another interesting video lesson. Today we shall focus on a very important chapter from your syllabus, Physical and Chemical Changes. To learn all about it, let us travel to Patna and see what Diksha and her brother Arjun are up to. Diksha and Arjun are playing with their new PlayStation when their mother calls out to them from the other room.
Diksha, can you please turn the gas off? I think the water for tea has boiled by now.
Both Arjun and Diksha run to the kitchen and she hurriedly turns the gas off. Arjun peeps inside the pan and is astonished. Didi, there is no water in the pan. Did Ma forget to put water in it?
No, bhai, all the water in the pan has boiled off and converted to steam, so you cannot see anything in it.
This makes Arjun more curious and he asks Diksha to explain it in depth. Diksha takes Arjun to their bedroom and starts explaining him how water changes to steam. Diksha tells her brother that not only the water in the pan but also water from lakes, ponds, rivers and oceans turn into vapors and rise up to form clouds. The water in the clouds, when become heavy, fall down to the earth as rain. Diksha says that if they had put a lid on the pan, the steam would have accumulated inside the lid and then converted into water again when it cooled down. She explained that this change is reversible as it can be easily reversed and we obtain the water back from the steam or vice versa. Diksha asked Arjun if he can give another example of physical change, and Arjun quickly cited the example of an ice changing into water. The changing of ice to water, which is called melting, is again a physical change as we can readily reverse the change and convert the water into ice again. Diksha gives more examples of physical changes to Arjun. Let us look at some of them now. Suppose we crush a chalk into dust and then collect all the dust, add a bit of water and then roll the mixture into a chalk and then let it dry. We obtain the actual chalk again. This is an example of a physical change. Students, before we look at some more examples of physical changes, there are certain properties of it that we should know. We already know that a physical change is reversible, so we can reverse the water into ice or the chalk dusts into chalk. Moreover, we should also know that in a physical change, only the physical properties are altered and no new substances are formed. For example, when we tear a piece of paper, we obtain small pieces of the same paper. Although we will not be able to put the pieces together and make them into the previous paper again, but there are no new substances formed. So this is also a physical change. Another example that Diksha gives Arjun is the crushing of a tin can. When the can is crushed, the shape of the can changes. But here, no new substances are formed. Even more, the crushed can easily be restored to its original shape with a little force. So this is again a physical change. Arjun is really interested now. He thinks for a while and tells Diksha that chopping wood should also be a physical change, since when wood is chopped, no new substances are formed and the only physical properties of the wood is changed. This makes Diksha happy as Arjun has finally understood the concept of physical change. Arjun pleads to Diksha for more such everyday life examples. Diksha thinks for a while and tells Arjun that dissolving sugar or salt in water is again a physical change, as no new substances are formed in this case too, and we can easily obtain the salt or sugar and the water separately. Arjun scratches his head and tells Diksha that even burning of paper might be a physical change. To this, Diksha smiles and tells him that no, it is not actually. Burning of paper is actually a chemical change, as burning it converts it into ash, which is a new substance and we cannot get the paper back from the ash. Students, do you know what this change is? It is actually a chemical change about which we shall be learning in our next session. So today, let us conclude the session here and we shall meet you soon along with Diksha and Arjun in our next video lesson. Until then, Team Notebook wishes you goodbye.